What's going on, guys? It's me, Kevin. Whatever you want to call me. I'm back here with another commentary. Wonder Wednesday. It sure has been a while since I've done one of these, man. It's 2 months. Like, I'm looking on YouTube right now. It's been 2 months since my last Wonder Wednesday. I've been very inconsistent. And hey, there's the topic of today's Wonder Wednesday right there. Inconsistencies in life. Now, I think we've all faced that phrase, I guess, that term, inconsistency. Being inconsistent leads to failure, stuff like that, you know? So, for me, personally, when you're inconsistent with something, the progression level for what you do doesn't, increase rapidly as you'd want. So, let's say, for example, I want to, like, for example, I run track. I want to get faster times. If I want to run a 2.0 or 2 flat in the 800, right? I'm gonna have to be consistent at practice. I'd have to do some additional work on my own. I'd have to do all that type of stuff to be able to reach my goal. Now, if I don't practice, if I don't put the effort in, then I don't see much progress. And that's one thing a lot of people don't realize when they see that they're not progressing anywhere. You got to be consistent. If I could even say the same thing to YouTube for myself, because now I'm being inconsistent. I've lost a couple subscribers. I mean, I've literally been at 600 subscribers for how long now? For years now, 2-3 years. I can't even lie. So when you're inconsistent, nothing really grows as rapid as you want. And this summer, that's one thing I'm going to be fixing is me being inconsistent for the last couple of months. Now, these last couple of months have been really busy, and a lot of people say, oh, they're busy, and of course, nobody's ever busy 24/7. So, it's not an excuse for me not uploading videos. I honestly just lost the effort, or just lost the confidence, but that's another topic for another day. So anyway, just to reiterate what I was saying, so being inconsistent really hinders your progress. It really it doesn't enhance it, it just weakens it. Another example, another one of my hobbies is piano, right? And I'm trying to jump back in on the piano. This is my first take, one take only. Jump into playing piano again, and it's hard to find time sometimes, especially when you block time to friends, or you're out for most of the day and you don't get that time to do what you want to do, but you gotta figure times out. And if I'm gonna see any progress, if I want to play a song on the piano, I can't just play it right away. I'm not as advanced to the level of where I could just put music right in front of me and I could just play it right away. That takes a lot of practice and a lot of dedication. And so being inconsistent doesn't get you much, or doesn't really get you in the direction where you want to go. So I'm gonna throw YouTube as another example. Like I said, all these big YouTubers you see out here, like, I'm gonna go Google up right now. I'm gonna Google PewDiePie, because PewDiePie is the biggest guy on YouTube, as we all know, and he's sitting at 37 million subscribers. I wonder why, because this guy's always literally making videos. He's always doing something hilarious that people enjoy. He uploads really consistently. And I personally don't watch his videos, honestly. I mean, his videos are alright, but this is a great example of where YouTube could take you, or just being consistent in something, because nobody's ever good at the beginning. Nobody. I'm not good at the beginning. I'm pretty sure you guys aren't. So you're gonna have to level up and balance everything out as you go along. PewDiePie, like I said, this guy's a huge YouTuber, man. I think it looks like his upload schedule is like 2 to 3 videos per week, or per day. So that's actually pretty decent and pretty substantial, I guess you could say, because this dude gets like 1 million subscribers or 1 million views per video, and that's pretty significant, and that's what's giving him the payroll out here in terms of the YouTube scene. Now, on top of being consistent, let's just break it down. Let's break it down here. It's procrastination, just not striving for what you want. And when you don't strive, when you don't set goals, when you don't plan, when you don't do any of that, you end up not reaching the goal. And you wonder, you even question why you're not where you want to be. And I question a lot of the time why I'm not where I want to be in life sometimes. And you know, it's just because I'm not pushing myself. I'm not being independent. I'm being too, you know, frustrated sometimes. I'm too needy from other people. But you need to be independent. You gotta, like, we live in a world, we have to think of ourselves before we think about others. It's true. I can't just, you know, throw my entire life away just for, you know, one person, just because, you know, that's the most important person to me in my entire life. Because I have goals, I have aspirations, I have dreams, you know, and I have a lot of things I want to go for in life. So being inconsistent is a waste of time. I'm trying also myself personally to stop being inconsistent with everything I do. I want to have like a decent upload schedule. Like I was trying to even push Wonder Wednesdays every Wednesday. I was like, every Wednesday I'm gonna push Wonder Wednesday, no matter how busy I am. You know, after track practice, and track is over now. That's one reason I'm free. So you know, I wanted to push a video. Because I knew I was just being so inconsistent. And you know, I mean, sometimes I'd go on my YouTube app on my phone and I would look and I would see, oh wow, I haven't uploaded a video in 2 months, man. Last Wonder Wednesday about time management or whatever. You know, it wasn't a sight I wanted to see. I was somebody who, you know, frequently uploaded, always had a new video up, and you know, here I am being inconsistent. The only way you'll see any progress in your life is when you do something. You know, you gotta push yourself. You gotta go out and just, you know, just do it. But besides that, you gotta just not procrastinate. Procrastination is just a huge word now. It's everywhere. Everybody does it. You know, I have homework literally right in front of me that I should be doing, and I'm here just talking to you guys, you know, through this. But you know, I hate regret too. That's a whole nother topic for another Wonder Wednesday here. You know, regret is one of the most biggest things you know, pet peeves I should say about anything. You know, I don't want to regret doing anything. When I do a decision, when I'm in the now state, when I'm, you know, in the present, I want to be able to do stuff that I won't regret. I always want to push myself. I always want to strive, take opportunities, and not lose opportunities that are right in front of me. And everybody gets a ton of opportunities to, you know, express themselves. See, you know, you can show people how smart you are, how educated you are, how advanced you are, how, you know, talented you are. And, you know, some of us just take that for granted. A lot of us, honestly, me myself included. You know, there's a ton of opportunities that have been thrown my way, and I've lost those opportunities. And there's been a lot that I've taken. My message really today for you guys is, you know, don't be inconsistent. You know, there's something you want to do, you gotta do it. You have to spend time on it. You can't get anywhere if you're just sitting around waiting for results. You know, if you're not pushing the results, you're not gonna get any results, right? Just being consistent. And they say usually it takes about 20 days until something is a habit to you. Once it's a habit, you'll be able to do it over and over and over, and it'll be a daily thing. It's like brushing your teeth and making your bed in the morning. If anybody does that, I think I'm the only one that makes their bed. I'm a neat freak sometimes, because you know, I don't like a messy room and stuff like that. I even spent like an hour today cleaning up my house because I didn't like how, you know, unorganized it was. So anyway, that's about it, man. I was rambling on for like 9 minutes now. I wish I could just do this, you know, every Wednesday, really consistently. I'm going to start being consistent with videos. I have a ton of old videos, guys, on my hard drive. So if you guys want to see those gameplays or videos, please let me know in the comment section below. Give me your advice on whatever you guys want me to do in the future. I was thinking, you know, I'm going to buy a keyboard. I have a job now, so I'm going to buy a keyboard, do some piano videos, so we'll see what happens. I think my time is running out, guys. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, smack the like button like everybody else says, and peace out.
boy got a dream, the boy wanna ball, get a spot up in the game, in the league with the pros. Made myself a name, put on for my older bro, put on for my older sis. My bro out west.